This is the first one. So it's a plot each point, then find the distance and the midpoint between the points. So I did the distance already in the midpoint. The distance should have been the square root of 42. That breaks down to 2 and 21, which can't be simplified, so it gets kept as the square root of 42. And then the midpoint, 3 halves, negative 5 halves, and 4. Again, I want to stress you're going to type these answers into Canvas for your test. And so this would be a SQRT, open the parentheses, 42, close the parentheses. This would be parentheses 3/2, comma, no space, negative 5/2, no space, 4. Okay? And then the graphing part on your test will be, you'll get a...
Oh, would we take it on paper or?
You'll take it on paper.
Oh.
Yeah. The graphing part, I thought I was doing something wrong. The graphing part will be, you'll get the picture and you'll have to identify the point. But for this, A is 2 forward, so we move 2 forward, left 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, somewhere over here. And then up 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's all somewhere over here. It doesn't have to be perfect because I know that vertical is weird to graph on these. And then B would be forward 1, don't go left or right at all, and go up 2. So your B is, again, somewhere around there. It's not going to be aligned with the 2 because it should be tilted forward, which would cause it to shift down. 2 said find the standard equation of the sphere whose diameter has endpoints 2, negative 4, negative 5, and then negative 4, 8, and 3, and then identify the center and the radius. So the center, you have to find the midpoint between the endpoints, and it's negative 1 to negative 1. And then you plug that one and either point in to your equation. So we picked the first one. And then you get r squared equals 61. No matter which of those points you got, you should have still gotten r squared equals 61. The numbers just might have been different on the way there. And then I get my standard form of my equation, which is x plus 1 squared plus y minus 2 squared plus z plus 1 squared equals 61. Remember, it is not square rooted in the equation because it's an r squared, but when you take the r out, you have to square root, so it's 61. Square root 61. Okay, then the last one. So this is the first time that we've plotted a convex limicon together. It is a limicon. I know this because I'm adding and subtracting a number. You do have to distribute the 3 at the front, and you end up with 6 plus 3 sine. Sine is in it, which means there's pi over 2 symmetry. So I plugged in points on the right side of my graph, and then I would duplicate it over to the left. The A ended up being 6 and the B 3, and that is 2. 2 is greater than or equal to 2, which means it is convex. So then I plugged in 0, pi over 4, pi over 2, 7 pi over 4, and 3 pi over 2. If you plotted more than that, obviously it's totally okay. The one I would say you need to plot the over 3s and the 6s are the inner loop, but I think you can get away with the over 4s for the rest to help you with time. So the points there were 6, 0, I can't even read it because it's dark, 8.1 and pi over 4, 9 and pi over 2, 3.9 and 7 pi over 4, and 3 and 3 pi over 2. And then I know it's flattened out and it happens on the bottom this time. So my sine would flatten at the top or the bottom is at the bottom. And that's about as close as you can get to an accurate graph. Questions for me? So I know at least, Sophia, this is the last time I see you again before your test. So I'm going to again publish, Sophia, I'm going to publish the assignment. That is the review. You don't need to start it if you're overwhelmed and you want to take a little brain break this weekend. That's okay, but then it means you're going to have to do it Monday, Tuesday, okay? So if you have exams Monday, Tuesday, and you want to start it over the weekend, that's why I'm going to publish it. It will have 9-4, the stuff from your quiz, with the exception of 1 and 2. So remember 9-4 and 9-5 from your quiz was 3 through 6 on the quiz is what I said was going to be on your test again. And then 9-6, which is the graphs. You're definitely going to see a limicon, and then you're going to see some combination of circles, roses, and limnoscapes.
How many graphs?
Right now, there's 3. I haven't sat down. Well, the circle takes 30 seconds.
And
like
9.6?
If you can't do a circle in less than 30 seconds, you're in trouble either way.
That was a little dramatic, but 9.6 is the one that I'm like, okay.
So you now have 5 days to make something happen there. Become the genius of 9-6, okay? I'm going to sit down and actually time myself going start to finish, which I haven't yet. And then from there, I usually tweak it. Okay. If I need to cut, it will come from one of those graphs. Yeah, so it will either be 2 or 3. But for sure, a limicon, and then a rose or a limnoscape, and then the circle. If there's a third one, that's how it will break down. And then Oh, sorry, 2 seconds. And then from 10-1, the midpoint, the distance, the plotting, the graph, identifying it from the plotting in the graph, and then a sphere question. All right, folks, have a fantastic weekend. I will see you Monday. If I don't see you Monday, good luck on Monday, AP World and AP Macro. Peace out, folks. I would export that class kick so you have it saved somewhere as your warm-ups.